All right, with Molly Ludlow, 7th place in your semifinal heat. To just talk about the deep fields here, and you had to really give it your all to even have a chance to be in that.
Yeah. I mean, it was very humbling to say the least. I actually felt pretty good today. Yesterday, I was like a hot mess. I mean, it was terrible. My legs were not with me yesterday, and today I felt a lot better. And I knew going on the line, I had to get top 2. The third fastest time in the first heat was 1:58. So okay, I'm gonna PR today. I can do that, and I felt good for 600 meters, and I just had no turnover last 200. And I'm not exactly sure why. I think maybe having like 10 races in 2 months maybe had a lot to do with it. I kind of ran myself into the ground, but then again, I didn't know I was going to be here, so I had to regroup really quickly to get here, and I think I did an okay job.
Can you reflect back now on the whole process of surviving such a deep field of runners in the American 800, get that shot that you didn't expect, and to be here? I mean, what do you take away from this now to build confidence moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, this proves that making the U.S. team should be, as hard as it has ever been. I mean, Alicia unfortunately fell, and she's a 157 half miler, and so is Brenda. So on any given day, the two of us and myself could compete with this, but today wasn't the day for that, and unfortunately we weren't ready to run 157 in prelims. So, but yeah, getting here was amazing. I feel so honored to be in that top 3, a top 4 group of girls, and I tried to represent as best I could. Thank you so much.
How was the turnaround getting here? I mean, you heard you were coming, but a week before.
Yeah, it was about a week and a half before I left, and I'm totally adjusted to the time change. I think my workouts were super intense, and then I raced so much that I kind of felt like I didn't have enough at the end of these races, and I think I was racing so much and not doing any sort of working out that I might have been a little bit flat in that sense, and I didn't have any turnover the last 200 because I felt like my engine was shutting down at 600 meters both yesterday and today. So I learned a lot this weekend, and hopefully next year I can have it in my mind the entire month of July and June that I'm going to go to the Olympics. So that's the plan.
First world team, what are your biggest takeaways?
Oh my gosh, the stress of this week was insane. This meet is approached in such a different way than any other meet I've ever been to. And there's people's livelihoods riding on this. It's so crazy. There's people literally sitting in their rooms like getting worked up about this race, and then I was like, geez guys, this is just another race. But it's not to some people. It's how they make their living, how they live throughout the years on this money that they make here. So I just realized how stressful it is, and this week will take a year off your life for sure. Just watching my roommate who got a bronze medal in the 400 hurdles last night, Cassandra Tate, she's so awesome. But watching her focus for every round was exhausting me, and that was earlier this week. So then she got to watch me the last couple days, and she's like, I'm so glad I'm not you right now. So it's crazy. I learned so much about myself and about what it takes to be at this level.
Does stress kind of go away when you get to the lines?
When the gun goes off, I don't feel anything anymore, but I would say the call room is the worst part. Just sitting there for like 30 minutes with the girls you have to run against, and every little thing you're like, do I hit my hip number? Wait, she's private. You're just like, I'm probably maybe the only one that does that. I'm just like, oh God, like what did I get myself into? And then I step on the line and everything is just kind of blank, and then it becomes just 800 meters, just like it always is. So, yeah, sorry. It's okay.
The last couple of years, the US has been probably the best country in the world. Women's sport, like one Formula 8 world guys last 2 years. Are you surprised there's no Americans in the final?
Yeah, I think the thing is like our USA Championships it's like a just like a Diamond League race. It's so hard. Whereas like Canadian Championships 207 wins. So these girls don't have to peak until now, and to make our team, it's so deep and it's so difficult that we're training for that one meet, and then we have to regroup and then train again for this meet, and that's just Sorry, that's just the fact of the matter. That's just how it's going to be. And there's no other country in the world besides maybe Russia who has the same sort of standards that we have to hit.
Hi!
Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, Molly.
So, yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it. I think like making our, I mean, we have to peak for U.S. Championships, and she just PR'd by 2 seconds, and she didn't have to peak a month ago at her Canadian Championship. So, yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it. But we have to make do. We have to do that. It's just the deepest country in the world. So.